We're back at the start of our wilderness spot here. We're on the road leading to it. There was a freak windstorm that came in last night and it did a lot of damage. Over at our house we don't have any electricity. It's been down for around 16 hours and it promises to be a while before it's back up and running. Right behind me you can see a fresh green tree, another one down there that's dropped by the wind, so it doesn't just affect the dead standings. So got some concerns whether our site is okay. We're gonna go check it out and hopefully everything's fine. Then we'll start working on getting some wood ready for the roof, but right now we want to see what condition it's in. You can probably hear there's still a fair amount of wind. It's maybe half of what it was last night, so we really have to keep our wits about us. I mean, a lot of these trees that are still standing, some of them might have been damaged in last night's wind and just need a little nudge to go over, so got to keep our wits about us, but should be okay. I'm really hoping the shelter's fine. First tree down in the trail. It's been raining pretty solid for about 3 days straight, some really hard rains. And so you have the ground all soppy and soggy. Combine that with 100-kilometer winds, hey, the gusts were just crazy. Saw in the footage that we included earlier in the video, it snapped the telephone pole in half. That wind just easily brought trees down. Here we have another newly fallen piece in the middle of our trail. Get center to hold the camera.
Hey, you should have picked up all the old man's beard on it for a fire.
Probably pretty soggy. Yeah, I cut one here last time and felled it right that way. Right now there wouldn't be any room.
Maybe we can use this for a shelter. Look, it's the right size for the roof.
Yeah.
I would push that one down that way, and then maybe this one can fall in between. I don't know.
Yeah, we can tackle that later. First, let's see if we have a shelter to build on. Well, I see a tarp. That's good. Our wall's down.
The wall?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But nothing fell on it. I think I had never tightened up one side of it. The tarp held with all that wind. Man, am I ever happy to see this still standing. The only victim is the side wall there where the bracing poles, I should have tied them, but I didn't last time. So the ground got all wet and it loosened up the poles and that gave way. So that's an easy fix, that's fine. Yeah, a lot of damage done to the trees, but shelter seems good. So we're gonna start working away. And I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to get done today because, like I said, we haven't had electricity at home, so this is a late start. But we'll see what we can get done and catch up with you guys later. Here's the tarp we're going to be using. It's beyond heavy duty. It's extreme. They call it a PVC extreme duty tarp. So hopefully this will last us a good long time. It's a bit heavy, but we want something that will keep us nice and dry. Alright, so we really need to stabilize the roof. Now my initial idea was basically just to add a whole bunch of ridge poles going from back to front. My concern about that is that it's putting a lot of weight onto that front ridge pole. So what I'm thinking of doing, and what we are going to do, is we're going to put 4 cross beams. So what that'll do is that these cross beams are going to be supported by the sidewalls and these poles going across from back to front. Once we have all those 4 in, I'm going to put in a row of new poles going from back to front, and I'm going to space them closer than the ones we have here. It's going to add a lot of weight to the roof, but what it's going to do, because the sidewalls are helping support it, it's going to distribute the weight a bit better. Like I said, I'm not an expert at this. We're learning as we go along, and this is what I believe might be the best way to proceed going forward. Okay, bring it down.
you take my flagging sheet down?
So again, this is not permanent. There's still another, at least one more cross beam, and then we're putting a whole bunch more going up from back to front over the cross beams that we're putting there. But it's a nice solid tarp, so that should work out fine for us. This is we're gonna be good. Hopefully, we'll see. Let us know what you think. Be kind. Oh yeah, there's never any rain coming through there. That's great. It's dark though. I have to have the lanterns. Well, once we have the reflectives, then it'll be nice and bright. So, sweet. We're only gonna leave this tarp here once it's really attached and is not moving, because it's the moving in the wind that gives you the tears and the rips. So we're gonna take her back down, put the green one now just for temporary purposes, maybe keep some wood in there to try to keep it dry, and we'll be back in a couple of days, or well, I guess maybe in about a week's time. So not too much done today. We kind of knew that coming in. That windstorm really hit the province hard. We had a late start of the day. We have no power at home, but we got a lot of wood gathered. Sandra, with her hard work, got all of that prepped up for us, so we'll be good to go for the next time we're here, which should be soon. We got the roof started out, as you can kind of get an idea what we're doing there, and we got the wall here rebuilt and solidified, so hopefully that will work out in the long term. So we'll see you guys when we get back here, which should be soon. I want to take a quick moment to thank you guys for all the comments and views since we started the shelter build. It's really appreciate it. We're having a lot of fun learning as we go. It's the first time we've ever built one of these, so we're going to make mistakes, but really appreciate all you guys giving all the helpful advice. A couple of people mentioned having sawhorses built, which is a fantastic idea. Unfortunately, just haven't had the time yet. We live about an hour away, so it's a 2-hour here and back. So the days are a bit too short, but as soon as I do have the opportunity, I will definitely get to it. Once again, thank you so much, folks. It's really, really appreciated.